Let's bring in our now NBC News correspondent, Cal Perry, who is live in Kyiv. Cal, it is a bit surprising. I mean, obviously the Ukrainians were looking for retaliatory strikes from Russia, but you hear about attacks in Lviv and where you are in Kyiv. This takes us back 6-9 months. What's the latest on the ground there?
Yeah. Well, look, for the first time in 6 months, you have citizens here in Kyiv huddled in the subway from incoming fire. There were over 85 rockets, we understand from the government, fired at one time in a volley. That is rockets and drones hitting a dozen cities across the country. The first explosions we heard here were at about 8:15 in the morning, distinct, loud explosions from the downtown area. And as you've rightly set up, we heard Vladimir Putin say there would be retaliation for this bridge strike. He said it before the bridge was even struck. He opened this bridge in 2018. So there was the anticipation that something could happen, but nothing to the level like we've seen here. I can sort of walk you through from the eastern part of the country in the city of Kharkiv, multiple explosions where our team is on the ground there. Here in the capital of Kyiv, at least 3 separate waves of explosions, Joe, killing at least 8 people, wounding a dozen other. In the central city of Rivne, at least 5 are dead in series. Again, a series of explosions there. And as far west as Lviv, as you mentioned, the power is out there at this hour because we understand they hit power structures. That's what's happening here in Kyiv as well. Some of these targets, clearly logistical targets, trying to knock the power out, trying to knock the heat out. But some of these targets are civilian targets. We know of one residential building that was hit, and we understand there are still people trapped in the rubble at this hour as the security services try to make their way to these sites. It's not clear if this is over. We've heard the mayor of Kyiv say that people should be alert for the rest of the day to expect further attacks. Certainly there's a concern here on the ground that we could see continuing attacks, guys.
Cal, any suggestion that there will be retaliation from the Ukrainian government? Are they going to pick out targets symbolic to other ones symbolic to Vladimir Putin?
I don't think there's any question. And when they hit these symbolic targets, the reaction here is never a claim of responsibility. It's always a mocking of the Russians. They mocked Vladimir Putin when they hit that bridge. The real retaliation, guys, is going to come in the eastern part of the country and the southern part of the country. This is also likely what the Russian president is reacting to. Ukrainian forces are on the move. They're on the move in the east and in the south, and they're moving quickly. At one point last week, we think they moved that conflict line, that line of Russian troops, some 8 miles in just 4 hours. It is partly that which the Russians are reacting to. And Joe, you said it perfectly at the beginning. These battlefield losses are now being shown by the Russians as they lash out continuously on these civilian targets.
All right, NBC's Cal Perry, thank you so much. Please be careful there. We greatly appreciate your reporting.